Jackson makes his NBA debut tonight. Finally, the wait is over while the #1 overall pick has been out. The second overall pick, Ja Morant, has taken the league by storm. An anonymous Western Conference GM told Yahoo Sports that he would have drafted Ja over Zion with the #1 pick. So, Shannon, what is your reaction to this?
Well, you'd have to consider it, considering, Skip. And when you draft a player, Skip, you're thinking long term. And this is what I'm thinking about. The possibility of Zion not having a long-term career because of injury. I believe if you weigh things out, Michael Jordan should have went at worst second over Sam Bowie, given his injury history, Skip, what he had at Kentucky. But I understand they had selected Clyde Drexler, 6'7", small forward, 2 guard. So do we really need 2 of those same type players? But I also understand the Pelicans. Well, we got Holiday. We got Lonzo. So do we need another point guard?
No.
So, and that dude's a walking highlight, too. Why you would, Skip? As far as he might dunk on somebody, because he almost took Kevin Love's life. That was the Rich Skip. He'd put him in the grave with that.
Really?
Yeah, he'd put him in the grave with that one.
Really?
Yeah, he'd put him in the grave.
It did. It reminded me of Jaylen Brown over
No, it didn't.
LeBron
Oh, is that
James.
what it reminded you of?
It did. No, it didn't.
Should we
It
watch
did
them
remind
side
me.
by side and compare?
I mean, and the assist, oh my goodness, Skip, come on. So don't sleep on him. So yes, you would have really had to consider this, Skip. But I get Zion. You're talking about something that we had never seen before. You're talking about a man that's 6'6", that has the explosive athleticism of a man much smaller. And so I understand, but yeah, you would have really had, it would have made me pause, Skip. It would have made me pause. But given the Pelicans situation, they already got guards galore on their roster, so I can see why they went with Zion. But yeah, you would have had to consider it, considering Zion's possibility of injury history.
If memory serves, you told me before the draft lottery that you would lean Ja over Zion.
I did, yes.
Remember that.
But your premise was you just didn't think Zion could stay healthy.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Is Ja better, like my favorite, in a vacuum? No, he's not.
Right.
Ja is really good.
Right.
I love this kid.
Right.
I love what he's done. He's played even better than I thought he could and would as a rookie. He's got that team rolling. They are in the 8th playoff spot as we speak, a half game ahead of my Spurs. And they have won 8 of their last 10 games. The Pelicans the other night did go in there and just shut them down.
Beat the brakes off
The
them.
Pelicans made a franchise record 21 threes.
They did.
Because I think they were excited that they were about to get Zion back. So they're right on schedule, coming right together on time. But Ja Morant has been special, man.
He has.
And I didn't think he could shoot 41% from 3 because I had some question about that. But the young man knows his limitations. He's not a big, high-volume three-point shooter, so he tries 2 a game. He's making 41%. That's
plenty good.
You know what? That's mature. That's a mature basketball game that you have.
We knew he could assist the ball. You don't average 20 and 10 in college.
You do
We're not being a facilitator, and that's what we like. Okay, he's an old-school point guard. He's Mike Conley. He's Chris Paul. He's not these new wave Trey Young. He's not that type point guard or Harden or Westbrook where they look to score and then we'll get you involved. He's looking to involve people, but he can score. And I just believe he's 18-7 right now. They're in the 8th seed. Skip, I believe he can be a double-digit assist guy while still averaging 18, 22 points a night.
I'm a little surprised the 7 is not 10-ish. Because he should be 10-ish. And yet he's good for 1 highlight a night. And Zion's going to be good for 3 a night. I'm pretty sure. So to me, I read the quote from the anonymous GM, but he also said, I would have either taken Ja or I would have traded back. Because if you don't...
You want one of those 2 guys or nothing.
Or nothing. But if you say he's not going to stay healthy and he's not that great, like he's not the #1 overall pick great, he's not going to change my life kind of great, then I'm going to trade back. Well, okay, I get that, but I'm going to bank on Zion staying relatively healthy. But you could be right about this because the odds are more in your favor than in mine.
That's it.
He's just too big and not tall enough. It's too bulky big. It's too, what are we going to say is? Is he 6'?
I think they listed him at 6'6".
That's what they're listing him as.
6'6"?
Yeah.
3. Do you think he weighs 300? Maybe.
You said that the other day.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's a big...
285,
Yeah,
290.
easy.
Okay? So the problem with that, you've put all that in the wrong package because it's too much weight to come down on those knees.
Yeah, if he's 6'10", 6'11", 7 foot tall, you're
spread
like,
it out.
Yeah. You got Shaq. You know, Shaq at 320, 325, but Shaq 7'1". But you see, as Shaq got older, wasn't in the shape that he needed to be in.
Was not.
The injuries started to, and they started putting him down for longer periods of time. I mean, this young man is 19, and he's that. At 25, what's he gonna be? Yeah. He needs to play at 260, Skip. I'm sorry.
Unless they really broke through, and with the new technology and the new teaching methods, they retrained him to walk, jump, land.
Skip, when he goes up, he ain't thinking about jumping, he ain't thinking about landing, he's just reacting. And that's what you do. That's what you do, Skip. Look, I understand that. That's fine when you're like, okay, do it like this, Zion. But once you get on the court, that's out the window, Skip. Your muscles don't remember what they always done. He's jumped that way. He's walked that way far longer than he's not done it.
Yeah. But if he's 19, he can still be molded in some respect.
With that body?
His game. Well, no. His play, like his mechanics of how he's going to land, that can be improved.
No. Skip, you go up, what you do?
Shooting.
You go, you jump up, you jump as high as you can, you come down. You just hope you don't come down on somebody's foot.
Yeah, the problem is he's so acrobatic and he's so ambidextrous that he's going to put himself occasionally in precarious situations because he's overmatched. He looked like year 17 LeBron. he looked like old LeBron.
Yeah, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
That old goat. Here you go. He's like just old LeBron.
You'll see tonight when he flush on R.J. Barrett and Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, he's going to catch both of them.
You sure he's still with us?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You don't miss a thing, Skip.
You know how we tried to get the old montage? Well, last year, he got blocked. He let the ball go out of bounds.
I remember.
He still got that one on cue.
It's not 2019 anymore.
I'm going to frame tomorrow's box score because at the bottom it's going to say of the Lakers stats, it's going to say LeBron James DNP parentheses body bag.
No, it ain't going to say that. It's going to say triple dub. Plus, probably like plus 22.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Either way.
You thinking that too?
They should win the game.
Oh, they should?
Yeah. I mean, I hope they do.
No, you don't.
You try to swindle me out of a case of dew on the game?
I try to give you a triple dub.
Okay, I'll take the Knicks in 15 right now.
10.
15.
Because the backdoor cover. Okay, if we have a lead by 15 in the fourth quarter, I win.
No. 15 points. I'll take it right now.
No.
Case.
No.
15 going once.
Skip, you know the backdoor cover.
The Knicks are terrible.
Back doors. LeBron and AD go out, and the next thing you know, they're up 25, and they end up winning by like 14, 13.
I was willing just to give you a case.
There you go. You're
trying. Okay, now you guys have settled LeBron. I'm actually not done talking about Zion. I do want to get your predictions on what Zion's stat line will be tonight. So let's go there next. Hey, welcome back. The Herd is coming up next right here on FS1. Let's head over check in with Colin Cowherd today. Hey, Colin, what are you talking about?
My prediction that Zion will become, next to LeBron, the most interesting man in the NBA world, and it starts tonight. We'll talk about that coming up.
Thank you, Colin. That's perfect for our final topic of the day because Zion Williamson makes his highly anticipated NBA debut tonight against the Spurs after missing the beginning of the season with a knee injury. The hype has been off the charts for the first overall pick after his historic preseason performance. So, Shannon, Zion's stat line tonight.
I think he's going to play somewhere around 20 minutes, maybe 22 minutes. And I got a stat line of 10, 5, 2, and 2. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 dunks, 2 blocks.
Okay.
That would he give you in 20 minutes.
I am right with you on that because they said they're going to play him in like 4 or 5 minute bursts.
You're right.
So if he plays 4 of those, maybe 20 minutes, I got 12, 6, maybe 2 assists and 2 steals. But to your dunk issue, I took a picture last year in Las Vegas with, I believe this is going to be Zion's first victim, body bag victim. And I took this in the gym in Las Vegas with me and Jakob Poeltl. And I fear, Jakob's a really nice guy, but I fear he's going to be in harm's way tonight in New Orleans because I fear he might be the first victim of a Zion highlight. A big old tomahawk slam right in Jakob's face.
So my thing is, Skipper, who do you think he's going to guard? Pirtle is what, almost 7 foot tall?
He's 7'1", I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Marcus is what, 6'10"?
Yeah.
Or DeRozan?
I don't know.
So
That's a good question.
Because that's the thing. That's going to be.
I wasn't thinking about who he's going to guard. I just think he's going to slam him.
Or you worry about who's going to guard him?
Well, that's the point. But to your point, it's a very good question.
Yeah, he's going to have to guard somebody.
I don't know. They're going to have to play Jackson Hayes more. Favors can guard.
You play the Lakers. You going to guard JaVale, he going to guard AD, he going to guard Dwight, or you going to put him on old Goat James?
Yeah.
You know what? I think he can do all of the above.
No, he's not.
Yes, he can. I think he can guard the GOAT. I think he can dunk on the GOAT. Oh, you want to see that?
He ain't gonna have it. Bron ain't gonna.
Hey, Bron, he's wised up now. He says, I'm staying out of the paint.
Yeah, he can stand away. Yeah. He gonna catch somebody. Oh, he gonna catch somebody slipping. Yeah. He gonna block a dunk. Now watch him. He gonna catch somebody. He'll block 2 or 3 dunks before the year's out.
Really?
Yeah, I got a feeling it's gonna happen.
Really? Jaws dunk, maybe?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Glad the wait is over. We can finally see him in action. That is it for us. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 Eastern. Right now, Colin will tell you why Zion could be the most important player in the NBA. The Herd starts right now.